Race 8 now at Leguna Seca. Seca? I'm not sure how you say it. I'm not sure. Still feeling a bit rough. Um, so do bear with me if I start coughing a little bit. So we shall just run through the field in reverse order. From the last race, is it going to go to Daily B? Yes, there we go. Right, so Daily B back here in 10th place now, in his Jag. Viali here in 9th place in his GTR. Winkle had a fantastic result for him. I'm pretty sure that was his best result of the season so far. He got a podium here in was third last race, so he's 8th in this one in his Lexus. We have Chrissy Mack, respectable 4th ahead of Ribber, so he's now 7th here. Ribber in 6th. Zafiro in the Aston, which I'm pretty sure he wishes he wasn't driving because he seems to be suffering with that car. In 5th, Holy Pete is back here in 4th. Myself, Beserker-Boy, just kept going backwards and backwards and backwards in the last race. Here in 3rd, Sayrex, who was kind of like nowhere in the last race, in 2nd. And some say that if he sneezes, hell will freeze over. And that his favourite food is cheese. But all we know him as is Rocky Rich. Is 38, is in pole position here. And we shall see how he gets on in this one. So he's manfully, he's keeping it going. Fair play, Rich. I hope you do well in this race. So without further ado, let's start with someone sort of middle pack. Let's start off with Zafiro. Let's see how we go on. I can't see the lights now. Oh dear, everyone's revving quite hard though, so they must be on the way. Zafiro in the Aston, see what kind of starts he actually gets a really good start there, but so does Ribber. Ribber's flying through the field already, got up to 3rd place. Is he going to get past Beserker-Boy at the first corner? He is already, so Ribber's up to 3rd place, but Sayrex has got it in front of Rocky Rich, and Rocky Rich drifts wide at the first turn, which just allowed Beserker here in a lovely Honda to get up to 3rd place. But in the meantime, we have Sayrex in 1st. Oh, Ribber gets it slightly wrong. Beserker 3rd. Rocky Rich has spun into 4th. Oh dear, side by side. It's just, oh, no, wrong button. Right, let's just go back. Here we go. We're on board Chrissy Max. See what happens here. Oh, Holy Peak pushes Zaf wide. So Rocky Rich up there is going to spin it just at this corner. There he goes. There goes the spin. But it's Chrissy Max gone wide. Pete's trying to go through the middle. Doesn't quite make it stick. Winkle's up to 6. Rocky Rich, oh mate, he's dropping all the way back to 9th place by the turn 4, is he? Oh no, he's diving up the inside, he's fighting. There's a fit. Oh, they both sort of hit each other and get it sideways, which just allowed Deli B to go through now into 9th, and Zafiro's back in 10th. So in the meantime, Zafiro, here we go, Sayrex coming up to the corkscrew for the first time. Drops down. With the field behind him, lovely shots here. So Sayrex first, Beserker's up to 2nd. Ribber is... Oh, when did Beserker get up to 2nd? Let's go back to that. So Beserker here, got past Ribber. I don't remember that. Oh, great driving by me that I don't remember. He turns up the inside and gets past Ribber. Yes, yay, I got past Ribber. Here we go, up the hill again. So let's go up to Sayrex because he was in the lead. Here, Sayrex is in the lead. Coming down the corkscrew for the first time with Beserker closely behind. There's Ribber, Chrissy Mack, everyone's through. Holy Pete's got in front of Winkle. Viali's up to 7th. Daily B is up to 8th. Got past Zafiro in 9th and Rocky Rich back in 10th. So let's go back to this start here. So Beserker-Boy actually looking like he wants to get past Sayrex, coming past the start finish straight. He's got a bit of a lead now over Ribber. Can Beserker find a way past that very wide Citroen, I have to say. Is Beserker going to try and go around the outside? Or undercut Sayrex? Not quite made it there. Oh, River gave Beserker a little nudge, which might ironically help Beserker get into the lead. I was in the lead. I don't remember this. I used to do. I'm in the lead. I'm in the lead. I don't think I've been in the lead for the entire series. Oh my word. Oh, what would happen there? Is River gonna... Oh my word. Whoa. Let's go back, see what happened here. So, did Chrissy Mack... No, River punted Sayrex off. Sayrex comes back on, takes them both out. Oh dear. Well, to be fair though, River didn't wait for this. River didn't wait, I don't think. Or was he gonna wait? I'm not sure. Difficult one to call. Sayrex comes back on after being punted off by River, but I'm not sure if River was going to wait for him, and unfortunately he's taken them both out and just allowed Beserker now to get a nice gap between him and Winkle here in second place. Chrissy Mack third. He's going board with Chrissy Mack coming up the hill to the corkscrew. Winkle on home territory here in America. Goes a little bit wide there, but Chrissy Mack has held the line nicely. Trying to undercut. No, Winkle holds it through. I wish I knew the names of these turns. Coming into the last one now. So Beserker's up to first place and Chrissy Mack in third. Viley fourth. Deliby's now up to fifth after all of the shenanigans back there with Holy Peters in sixth. Zafiro seventh. Rocky Rich eighth. Rivers back here in ninth. Sayrex probably not in a good mood after what happened there. Has been right back here in 10th. So Beserker is on racing softs in the lead for on lap 3, and there's quite a sizable gap, I have to say, between him and the next person. Oh, I get it wrong. I spun it up on that bit. That corner always seemed to get wrong there. Drifting wide again, probably the pressure of being in the lead for the first time. Chrissy Mack's got past Winkle. I've missed that. Here's Winkle in third place. Deli B's catching them both. And Pete's back here in fifth now. Zafiro holding off Viley. Viley still in seventh. River now's well off the pace. See, interesting to see where he finishes. And Rocky Rich ninth, Sayrex 10th. So let's go back up to this battle here. We have second, third, fourth. Go on, Chrissy. Hold them on for as long as possible, so I can get away. I remember that's what I was thinking at the time. Oh, excuse me, Chrissy hitting the rumble strip a bit too hard then. Coming around, is he going to hold off Chrissy Mack here? Yes, he is. So we hold off Winkle with that. Yes, both drift too wide, which just allowed Deli to catch them back up. Has Deli got a run on Winkle in front of him? No, he hasn't actually. Ooh, I thought he might look up the inside of Winkle there, but he doesn't quite make it stick. So meanwhile back here, Pete has let Viley past. Not sure what that was all about, unless there was a bit of a bumping and barging. Pete's hit Viley somewhere along the line. Nice line there by Viley. I'm going to watch that again next lap. Everyone's sort of line astern at the moment. Sayrex who's gone from first back to last, thanks to River. Holding it together, looking to take Rocky Rich here in his Lexus. Can Sayrex get on the inside? No, yes he does. Rocky gets it sideways. That's unfortunate there. Otherwise you could have held that line. So in the meantime, I'm out in front. Goodness me. My heady heights have been in first place. What was my tyres were doing? So after 6 minutes, already a little bit worn. Oh, looks like Chrissy Mack's under big pressure now from Winkle. Coming to the last turn, these two, I'm pretty sure these two are just making it easy for Deli B in fourth to catch them. So let's go on board with Chrissy Mack. Oh no, we're going on board with Oh, here we go. Here's Deli up the inside of Chris Mack into turn one, makes the move. Winkle, sorry. He makes the move on Winkle, gets underneath him and makes it stick, and it's nice and clean. Chrissy Mack's now having to fight off the hard charging Deli. Just looking at the lap time, so Deli's on 1:28. Is he going to get Chrissy Mack coming up? I reckon he's going to have to look at Chrissy Mack at the top of the hill coming down into the corkscrew if he's got enough drive. On board now with Deli B. Chrissy Mack hits the curb a bit really hard there. Seeing in the wing mirror there, rearview mirror, sorry, of Deli. He's got Winkle close behind. No, didn't get the run up to in the corkscrew. Adidas sponsored driver here coming around the back part of the circuit. So Beserker still holding out in front, but it looks like, to be honest, he's being caught by this group. Chrissy Mack's on the charge. Winkle's still in there, 4th place, doing really well to hang on to Deli. I'm pretty sure Chrissy Mack must be holding Deli up, which is now just letting, oh, concertina effective, letting Winkle catch up to, what's going on here? What's going on here? Zafiro. Oh, we'll have to go back to that. What happened to Zafiro? Oh, Zafiro's off from 7th place, and I think the game has reset him. So Zafiro here is on lap 5. What's happened here? Gets it wrong, smashes into the barrier, and puts him. What's going on? Is he on lap 5? Yeah, he was on lap 5 here still. So he hasn't lost a lap, but it's reset him in front of everyone. What the hell? So there's a guy in front, just come around the last corner. There's Pete in 6th. And now he's all of a sudden back here in 10th. What's going on? What weird. Let's put him back into 10th place. What a weird glitch that is. Anyway, something to talk about for the future. Anyway, so Beserker's still on lap 6 out in front. He's doing 1:28.9 as his fastest lap. In the meantime, Chrissy Mack, who's definitely, you can see that he's catching Beserker in front now, 1:28. So second a lap, he's catching Beserker. It looks like Deli's got a nice run here. Yeah, he's passed Chrissy Mack quite easily. So Deli's hunting down Beserker, who's in 1st place. Chrissy Mack's not going to give it up. He's drifted a bit too wide there. Is Winkle close enough to do anything about it? No, he's not. Going up the hill now. Viali has joined the party. He's up to 5th place now. Well, I was going to watch for that racing line of Viali, wasn't I? He looked like he had a beautiful line there earlier on in the circuit. They're all coming down the corkscrew. Here they come down the hill. Steeper than you think, that hill, I have to say. So 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, all line astern, trying to catch up to the leader, Beserker-Boy. Holy Pete back here in 6th. Rivers back in 7th. Sarex is caught back up to 8th and got past Rocky Richards 9th. Zafiro hit some sort of glitch, to be fair. He's back in 10th. That was a weird glitch. So Beserker, 10 minutes. The heady heights of 1st place, still only doing 28.9s, and you've got been caught about 0.8 of a second by Deli in 2nd. Chrissy Mack 3rd. Winkle's now caught right back up to Chrissy Mack. Winkle's just touching the rear end of Chrissy. Chrissy's gone wide because of it. So is Viali. Oh, I was going to watch Viali on that though. I missed it. Let's go back. I like the line Viali is taking around this infield section. Nice, tidy there. It's a bit too late though. Missed the apex, a bit too wide. This bit here, that's a nice line through here. Yeah, I like that. On the power early, but in the meantime, up in front, Chrissy has been overtaken by Winkle. Winkle's back up to 3rd place. Makes a move really cleanly. So Winkle's finally got past Chrissy Mack. Chrissy Mack's now back to 4th. Beserker's still out in front. Deli 2nd, Winkle 3rd, Chrissy Mack 4th, Viali 5th. Holy Pete 6th, River 7th, Sarex 8th. Just Winkle's gone very wide there. Oh, and he's gone horribly wrong. He's held up the two drivers behind. Gets a nice bump on his rear end for that. So he's given up the places, which is fair and square. So Vialli's now in front. So Christian Mac's got back in front as well. And while we just have a short. Oh, Christian Mac's gone wide. Short coffee break for me. I'll leave you with the last few moments of me being out in front because I'm being caught hand over fist here. What's going on ahead? Something's happened just in front. Yellow flag, something's gone on in front. Oh, I get it wrong, don't I? That's just allowing Delhi to catch back up like a shark on his prey. Here comes the big black Jag of Delhi homing in on the leader Beserker. Where is this? It's inevitable now. The Delhi's now got clean air. Is also doing 1:27.6, which is well faster than Beserker's time. It's right in the tailpipes up the chuff of Beserker, coming up to the top of the hill at to the corkscrew. Is Delhi going to make his move at the corkscrew? No, he's not. Beserker's still hanging on there. Oh, there's Rocky Rich. So Beserker's coming up to lap Rocky Rich already, and we're only on lap 8. Hopefully Rich gets out of the way of this battle. Yeah, he does. He gets out. It's quite spectacularly, to be honest. He spins it. Beserker still hanging on for all he's worth into first place. So in the meantime, Chris Mac's gone wide again at that last turn. Vialli's still in 4th. Winkle's 5th. Holy Pete's 6th. Ribber's catching everyone back up in 7th. So the field's starting to close up. Rocky Rich trying to get out of the way of Winkle. There he is. He's trying to let Winkle go around the outside, and he does it very well as a fair back in 10th. So Beserker's still out in front at the moment, holding off valiantly Delhi B, and he's just done a purple sector time for Beserker as well. So he's pushing hard. As you can see, there is tyre wear of only 12 minutes gone is not particularly great, whereas you can see there with Delhi. So Beserker and Delhi got the same tyres on, Racing Soft's front, Racing Super Soft's rear. And as you can see, the tyre wear on the Honda is far worse than it is on the Jag, and I'm pretty sure that's also down to Beserker himself being on a controller and Delhi being on a wheel. Oh, Beserker's gone too wide there. Oh, what happened there? Did Beserker touch Delhi? I think Beserker backed out of that as well. Let's go back and see what happened there. Did I touch? Oh, yes, I did. Oh, I thought I missed. That was just clipped Delhi. So, yeah, let Delhi get the place back. Not a problem with that. So now I've got Vialli. We've got Vialli in 3rd place. He's got ahead of Chrissy Mac. I think I missed that actually. Sorry about that, everyone. Chrissy Mac back to 4th. Winkle's in 5th. Rivers up to 6th. What's happened to Holy Pete? Holy Pete was in front of River. Let's go back and see what's happened here. Oh, there we go. Pete's gone well wide coming up the hill. He's beached the Porsche. Beached the Porsche almost in the sand pit. So River's up to 6th place. Winkle's gone well off course there in 5th. Chrissy Mac's 4th. Vialli now in 3rd. And Delhi B out here in front. So we're approaching halfway. And remember what I said in the previous video about it doesn't seem to benefit anyone by pitting. The guys that seem to be winning all these races now are guys who are just no stopping, which kind of like negates the point of having to pit, I feel anyway. But we'll see how, because I know what's coming up. So here we go, myself here. You can see my front right is already down a 3rd. I've got Vialli all over the back of me. Can't remember where Vialli went, and I'm just... Beserker's now holding up both Vialli and Chrissy Mac. There's Chrissy Mac in a Jag. He's caught right up to Beserker now. Winkle's dropped off a little bit. I think he got the corkscrew wrong last lap, which is probably what did it. Rivers gone well far too wide. Holy Pete, who managed to beat Chit. It wasn't grass this time, but sand. Back in 7th, Sarek's 8th, Rocky Ridge 9th, and Zafira's caught right back up to Rocky Ridge. So let's go back up here to where the main battle is. Here we go. On board with Beserker coming down through the corkscrew. With Vialli's close behind now. Looks like it's just a matter of time before Vialli can get the position of Beserker in front. He's looking up the inside here. Oh, what's that? Beserker's gone into the pits. So Beserker's gone into the pits. Let's have a look at his tyre wear. So yeah, his tyre's gone right off. 15 minutes in. And also River's come into the pits. On board, here we are with Beserker's pit crew. Well, I'll just have a quick coffee. So just remember that Beserker myself, I was battling with Vialli for 3rd place when I pitted. River will be coming out shortly after me as well. Where do I filter back out to? Gonna be 6th place, I think, pretty much. Yep, so with a fresh set of boots on, I'm there, and River's just coming out of the pits there. So Beserker and River are the only two who've pitted so far. In the meantime, Daily B on fairly unworn tyres is cruising now and trying to look at the map at the top right of the screen. See Daly just coming up to the corkscrew, and the others are now just coming up the hill. Here comes Vialli in his GTR. Not too far behind is Chrissy Mack in 3rd. His front right tyre though is down almost to half. Pretty sure Chrissy Mack is going to have to pit soon. Although it doesn't look like Winkle's going to have to pit at all. He's doing well in that Lexus. So let's have a look. Is Chrissy Mack coming in this lap? Must be thinking about it. No, he's staying out. Chrissy Mack's staying out. Thought he'd be in this lap, to be honest. Here's Winkle in 4th, all strung out, starting to get a bit scraggly now. Here comes Pete, he's now up to 5th place. The tyre wear's looking really quite decent. Here's Beserker now, himself, 14 minutes. Back, I was in 2nd place, 2nd, 3rd place, battling with Vialli when I pitted. Can I get back up to 2nd place in the time that's left, 14 minutes, and a fresh set of boots? Ribber's straight behind me. Oh, Zafiro's come into the pits now. Let's go on board with the Zafiro's pit crew. Bringing out the, looks like it might just be racing super softs. Oh, he's got racing softs on at the moment as the Aston driver. Here he comes into the pits now. After that unfortunate race game glitch, which put him all the way back to last place. And pit crew do a good job there. Yep, he's gone into super softs. And out comes Rocky Ridge as well on super softs. So, Beserker, Ribber, Zafiro and Rich as the only ones that have pitted so far. I'm pretty sure Chrissy Mack would probably be the next person who would pit. But he's not done it again this lap. His front right is down to half. Struggling a bit in that Jag, and then you can see Winkle's got much better tyre wear, or less of it, sort of thing. Is now going to be catching up to Chrissy Mack in 3rd place. I think Winkle's he's starting to push now. I think it's a matter of time before he gets to. He's spins up at the rear wheels. Then I think he's going to get Chrissy Mack quite easy, but can he get up to? Vialli just up there and up the road. Beserker-Boy's got Beserker-Boy. I was behind, wasn't I? Yeah, here we go. Coming into the last corner, so Beserker's caught up to Holy Pete. Last corner, a much better drive. Coming up to the start-finish straight with a superior grip with the new set of tyres on. Side by side with Pete as we're coming down the hill into turn 1. As you can see, Beserker's got the position. He's obviously going to brake later than the Porsche driver. Because of the better grip on the tyres, and he takes a place cleanly. So Beserker's back up to 5th place now. With Holy Pete. He's not pitted, has he? No, Holy Pete's drifted a bit too far wide then. And he's drifted too far wide again, gone off the circuit. And there's River catching these as well because he's on a new set of tyres. So the lead, at the moment, the lead driver who's changed tyres is Beserker-Boy in 5th place. More of that story later. Viali, here we are with Viali. How far is he ahead of? Let's see, there's quite a. That's the last corner here, isn't it? Here we go, last corner. So Viali, fastest lap is 1:27.7. That's a cracking good lap. Cracking a good lap, that is. I'll get them words out. Deli B's done 1:27.6. Riley did 1:27.7. Winkle's done 1:28.2. Chrissy Max 1:28.3. Berserker 1:28.5. Holy Pete 1:29. Ribber now has caught up to Holy Pete, so Ribber has got a fresh set of tyres on, dives up the inside of Pete there into turn 1, sort of bundles his way through a little bit, but it's pretty clean. Sayrex is into the pits now. Pete's looking to fight back with Ribber. Oh, and they're both sort of drifting wide, pushing each other a little bit. But they're side by side now. Here we are on board with Ribber in the Megane. Can Ribber get past Pete? The shortest amount of a time, as I say, because with the you can see there the tyre wear the Megane is negligible at the moment as he's pitted. Pete's drifted a little bit too far wide, so Ribber's now off the circuit. I'm not sure if that's okay or not. Pete's given the Ribber a little bit of a nudge there, coming down the hill. Let's just look at that again. That's a talking point, I think. Here we are. So Pete's in front of Ribber. Ribber is off the track. Is that considered okay? No. I'm not sure. I think that's okay, if I'm honest. I know Pete kind of like drifted wide a little bit there. Well, drifted wide and kind of like tried to block Ribber. Oh, and there's big collision here coming down the hill. So what's gone on here then? Remember, Rivers went off the circuit to get past Pete, so has Pete just got... Oh dear. Pete's lost it. Pete, that's unfortunate. Pete lost it onto the... on the sand. Tried to get... It was just a passenger at that point, still trying to get going. Fair play to Ribber. Oh, well, not fair play to Ribber. Ribber's just stopped. I don't think he liked it. But if to be this, let's go back and look at it again. I think Pete just was out of control. Not just one of those racing things. He kind of like comes down the hill here. It gets wide, and once he's off the circuit wide, he's just a passenger. And unfortunately, he comes down to the next corner and takes. So he's a passenger from this point onwards. Trying to brake, you saw his brake lights come on, has just unfortunately clattered into a Ribber, and spun a few times for the sake of it as well. Not that he could do much about it. So back up here, and we're all kicking off back there. So Deli B back here in, up here in first place. It's now 8 minutes to go. Looks like he's going to be cruising to another victory. His tyre wear's negligible again. Fair play. The GTR is suffering a bit on the front. Rocky Rich keeping out of the way of Riley there in second place. It's held up Riley a little bit as Winkle is catching. Is he catching Riley? Yeah, he's not far away from Riley. Chrissy Mack is falling away. How he's managed to do these lap times of 29s with his front right in the state that it is, I don't know. He's not pitted. Beserker-Boy is the lead driver who's pitted, so he's in 5th place still at the moment with 8 minutes to go, and he's not. Oh, someone up front. Oh no, it's the Rocky Rich, I think he's off up front. So here comes Berserker down through the corkscrew. He's doing 1:28. Chrissy Max doing 29:31. So Beserker is doing... Oh, what's that going on with Winkle? What's Winkle pulled over for? Let's just go back to Winkle. Oh, he's drifted wide. Winkle drifted wide and he's eased off the power to let Chrissy Mack go through. So I think Winkle just got it wrong there. So anyway, as I was saying, Beserker-Boy is doing 28. Look at that. 28.4, 28.3, 28.5. He's definitely the fastest driver on the circuit at the moment. As Winkle's doing 33 on that last lap. Chrissy Mack's doing 30s, 29. So Beserker is catching these boys up. 29. So again, 29.9 from Viali. So Beserker is doing a lap time about 1.5 seconds quicker than these boys up here. I don't know if they realise it. Deli B though, he's just on another planet. He's still doing 28.7. There's 7 minutes to go on tyres which barely worn. I'm not sure how he's doing it, but I wish I could. Fair play to Deli B. Great driving by him. So, we shall just quickly run through the field before the last few lap shenanigans. Deli is here in first place. Viali is here in second. He's not stopped. Neither is Deli in front. Winkle has now got in front again of Chrissy Mack. I missed that. I'd probably Chrissy Mack's gone wide because he's suffering with his tyres big time now. His front right must be getting very bored. Excuse me. Chrissy Mack in fourth. Beserker-Boy here in fifth. Lead runner of the pitted, those who have pitted. Holy Pete's up into sixth. Ribbers in seventh. Sayarex 8th, Zafiro 9th, Rocky Rich 10th. Right, just having another quick coffee before the last 5 minutes. Blimey, on lap 17, Deli's just put in his fastest sector time on worn tyres by 0.3 of a second. It's not even like a little bit, it was quite a lot. Did you see that? That's amazing. Great driving there by Deli. Going up the hill now, coming up to the corkscrews. Got a massive lead over... not massive lead, but he's got a decent lead. I'd say he's got about 6 seconds or so over Viali in second place. You can see that none of the tyres went red. He's not... he's managing to drive his car without... skidding them at all. So let's see where there's any battles brewing. So Viali here in second place. Oh, gets a big bit of curb there. He's not really catching Deli. Difficult to see where they are on the track. So there's Viali. He's coming to... Here's Viali. Oh, Viali's got it terribly wrong. Viali's gone off. Let's just quickly go back to see what happened there. Viali coming into... He's off at the first bit. Let's see what his tyres... See, he's losing grip on tyres. He's gone off. Big time gone off. He's gone for a bit of a Blackpool beach excursion here. He's going to lose a huge amount of time, and surely we're going to see Winkle. Yeah, there was Winkle. It's caught right back up to Viali now. So, has Viali just thrown away his... Can Viali regain his composure and keep it now ahead of the hard-charging Winkle? There's Chrissy Mack with an awful set of awful front right here. How far behind is Beserker? So Beserker lead pit change. He's still quite. He's only got 4 minutes now to catch up to. There's Chrissy Mack up in front, but Beserker's doing a 29.2. Chrissy Mack's doing 31. So Beserker is doing 2 seconds a lap faster than the guy in front, and he's also sort of matching Winkle's time here, but he's and Roy's probably just starting to get into the 29s as well, 29.30 time. So Beserker's catching these two as well, to be fair. Just run through the field, see if there's any other battles apart from what's brewing up second, third, fourth, fifth. So here's Deli majestically out in front, catching the last two drivers. Here's Viali in second, now closely being caught by Winkle, and Viali's gone wide again, same spot. Is he going to drift wide again at the last turn? No, he's not, but Cody Winkle, sorry. Here we are on board with Cody Winkle. Going up the hill now. It's in the slip, definitely in the slipstream of that GTR in front. Can he find a way past him? He's got 2.5 minutes to do it. Just bear him a second, I need to blow my nose. So what with tyre wear now affecting the drivers, it's obviously affecting Viali quite badly. He's now drifted off the circuit a few times. Cody's tyres aren't exactly looking pretty either though. On board here with the American, look, going up the hill, can he find a way past that GTR? And see Chrissy Max dropped right off, and he's going to be down to the hub soon, surely. Surely. I wonder what happens in the game if you actually do go completely off the scale down below. And Beserker's now visibly caught right back up. Beserker's still doing 28 and a 28.8 last lap. So he's catching everyone right up. To see when the people are on it. So here we are. Beserker's done 28.8 last lap. Chrissy Max done a 31.7, 3 seconds slower. Winkle's doing 29.8. So Beserker's a second a lap faster than these boys. Viali's really struggling now. He's doing 30s. In the meantime, Deli's still doing 29s. Look at that. So we've got not long to go. We've got these two boys battling for position. And we've got Beserker, who's now caught right up to Chris May. He's got up to 4th place. So Beserker is on a charge. Has he got time? There's only a minute to go. There's the boys in front. He's got past Chrissy Mac to get back to 4th. Remember, Beserker was in 3rd, or 2nd and 3rd. Can he get back up in the time he's got left? I don't think he's going to have time to do it. He's catching the boys in front. He's just done a... Where's Beserker? Beserker's just done a 28.6 and a 28.8. It's consistently fast lap times. He's definitely got the pace to catch up, but is he going to have enough time to catch up to these two in front who have now caught each other up? And there's unfortunately only about 20 seconds or so of the race to go, so I really need to go up to Deli B. Is he going to cross the line, or is he going to let it go down? He could ease off. No, he's gone round again. So here we hit. This is going to be the last lap. 9 seconds left for these two boys, with Beserker, who was catching so quick just behind him, but Viali's managed to hang on, or has he? Let's go on board. Oh, sorry, here we go. Oh, let's go back again because I ruined that moment. We're on board with Winkle, who could have gone round the outside there, he couldn't quite make it stick. There we go. He's desperate. Winkle's definitely got the pace to get past the GTR. Tries to undercut the GTR coming up the hill. Oh, the GTR's got too much of a pull away, the 4-wheel drive aspect. It's keeping the GTR in front of the Lexus, so Viali is in... oh, we're going to have to run through the field again. So, Viali's going to finish 2nd. Sayrex has finished 8th. Winkle is going to finish 3rd for his 2nd podium. Beserker is going to finish 4th. Chrissy Mac 5th. That's Beserker's highest position, I believe, at 4th. So is Ribber, is he still fighting? Yes, he's still fighting Holy Pete here. And Holy Pete's drifted far too wide and the corkscrew's gone off. So Ribber is going to finish in 6th place. The other guys finished? Yeah, Zafirus finishes 9th. Here on board with Ribber. Yeah, Ribber's going to finish 6th. Oh, spins it up at the last corner. That could have gone wrong. Ribber finishes 6th. Holy Pete, the Flymo, is going to finish 7th. Sayrex was 8th. Zafiro 9th. Rocky Rich 10th. And on a parade lap for the 2nd win in a row, the outstanding driving of Deliby coming around the last corner now. Superb drive by the Adidas sponsored, flashing his lights at his pit crew there, sponsored Jag driver. Well done everyone there, great race, and hope to see you again soon for the last 2 races of the season next week. Cheers, next time I do the videos anyway. See you later then, goodbye.